Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Ball Gamer, and today we're going to have a look at some miniatures from Black Cat Bases, a company here in the UK. So I ordered these two miniatures from them, and to my surprise, I received two more as a sort of COVID present, which was really nice of them, and immediately had me on their side as a customer because, like, I bought two miniatures and I had two miniatures free, which, you know, that's so weird for a company to think of people that much. So as you can see, I bought this, let's say, post-apocalyptic robot who might look like something from a rather famous IP. He had some cleanup to do, but generally speaking, he was quite nice to begin with. You need to glue the arms on, and I needed to clean up the shoulder pad area. But once you had, as you can see in this in the painted picture, you couldn't tell that it needed cleaning. He looks fine, really nice. Really enjoy this miniature. Actually, I think it captures the the aesthetic that they were trying to show of that character. He looks fun, and I think he's going to fit in really well in my post-apocalyptic games. So the next miniature that I actually ordered was this detective, and he's standing in this sort of, sort of don't mess with me pose, which I like. He did have this large seam going down his head, which was a bit of a nightmare to clean up, really. But it's one of these things with white metal miniatures that sometimes you're going to need to do. And once you do it, he painted it really well. I really like this miniature. He looks a bit sort of like Blade Runner, Harrison Ford, or maybe even Rutger Hauer slightly, which is a bit confusing to have a miniature look like both the hero and the villain, whichever way around you want to see them as. So yeah, I really like him. And as for size, I'll bring in a miniature so I can compare. So as you can see, next to a Reaper Bones, this Reaper Bones being actually a very large one, he looks kind of small, but that's more like a 32mm miniature. Well, this one is also a Reaper Bones, but is much more in scale because she's more of a hassle-free style miniature, actually done by the same guy. So this guy is definitely like a 28mm, more of a true 28mm too. It's not a 25mm and it's not a 32. He's definitely a 28mm. And he's got that big head, big hands. So now we'll go over to my gift from them, I suppose, which was yeah, a real surprise. But really nice for a company to do this. It was really good. So yeah, it's got this bit of flash on it, but that's nothing. And it's a little bag lady with her cats. And it's a really lovely miniature. If I had actually seen this miniature, I probably would have bought it anyway because it's a really nice looking miniature. Um, as you can see, it's a very sort of boutique style. It's not like super CAD designed like Games Workshop say, and it's not like Infinity where they're all sort of hanging from the chandeliers or whatever. They're very sort of static looking poses. But I kind of like that. It is a very sort of old school look to them, and it's actually an effect I quite like actually. So then we go over to this, well, very large highwayman. He's a very big model. Doesn't need much cleanup. He has a little bit of flash, but nothing really to worry about. Very quickly to clean up. And I've painted them up in the browns, very much like Brotherhood of the Wolf. If anyone's seen that film years ago, really good film, recommend it. So I didn't go for the blacks because I don't like the blacks in Highwayman. I think that looks a bit lazy. Really, there's a lot of detail on him, and he looks really nice. All of these miniatures are packed with detail and character. Really, really good character. I think Games Workshop, in some respects, could learn from these little companies. You know. So yeah, compare him to size. He's a big boy. All right, so I'm going to compare him to a fatty from Zombicide, and as you can see, he's pretty much the same size. He's a proper 32mm miniature. This guy, I would say. And then, because when you put him next to a big Reaper Bones, he looks yeah, he looks pretty good next to him. But when you put him next to someone like Agatha Fox here, she looks like a small child next to him. So, Reaper Bones is weird anyway. So overall, I reckon Black Cat bases are a really good company, and really, if you can, buy something from them. They're really good and they treat you well, and their miniatures have got lovely details about them. So, if you like this video, please leave a like or comment below. Until next time, goodbye from Welsh Miniature Board Gamer.